It worked. I'm live. Thanks for joining me. I am Love. It is a pleasure to meet you. I've been trying to go live for a couple days and it has not been panning out. I just got done with a short to prelude my live. So, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I love that you're here. I love that I'm here and I'm able to connect with you in this way. So, to continue how my short ended, I recently had a reading done for me yesterday on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, by the way. Mother's Day isn't what we think it is, actually. Something to look up. It has to do with the Civil War and mothers standing up for their right to hold the values and the morals that they've taught their sons and to not have them be swept away by killing. Look it up. It's wonderful information. So in my reading, I was guided to continue doing the lives that I'm doing or continue to communicate with you in different ways. I was told that the way that information comes in, where it comes in, some of you who've been with me for a while, by the way, some of you who've been here for a time know that there are subjects that come up and then I kind of go on with subjects and then I circle back and I come back to the subject, and that there's a lot of in-between information that happens. And from what I interpreted from this reading I received from someone was that it's okay. It's okay that I have these, she was saying, these kind of points of information that come in. Say there's like 3 points of information that come in, and that then like below that, kind of like, it reminds me of when I was in web design and you have the sitemap reading where you have the main pages and then you have these other pages that come off of it, how a website works, right? How it all links together. And there was this message of don't worry about linking all the information, or maybe that's not quite correct. Don't worry about trying to make sense of it all. So it sounds like how I give you guys information is working for you. Let me know in the comments if it's working for you, how I will bring up a certain subject and then it kind of goes a little bit into another subject and then I circle back and I bring us back around. Let me know. I would like to know for sure how you are receiving it. According to the guidance, this is exactly what's needed. My little points of information that come in and then how I bring it and I weave it all together is what I feel like I'm doing here. I'm also bringing myself back to my now moment. When I give you guys information and then I circle back, I show you guys how there are ways for you guys to go off on a tangent possibly, right? Like there are ways, let me see if I can make this a little closer. There we go. So there are ways that we go off into tangents in conversation, and you ever find yourself in this conversation where you're like, you look at your friend, you're like, what was I talking about? It's like when you go sit in a movie theater and the list of previews is so long, and then you're like, what movie did we come here and see? Like, and you guys look at each other all blankly, like, huh? I'm showing you guys that there's information or a way of utilizing information where you can still keep that center point, that present mindedness, and circle back to what you were originally talking with your partner without asking them to remind you, like you have the answer within you. So, oh, hey guys, how's it going? Hey, Charlene. So, in this reading that I received yesterday on Mother's Day, I was asked to not start with a bunch of monologue, which I've already done about 5 minutes so far, but I like to give you guys a chance when I'm coming on live for there to be people here before I go into breath work. There's some importance about me breathing with you guys first, for you guys to get in touch with the frequency that I play in the background. Today is Archangel Michael, and it's 888 hertz. So 888 may be significant to you, something to look up later, has a lot to do with abundance, and it's being amplified by 3. But we also have Archangel Michael, which overall is considered the angel of protection. And not protection as in you need to ward off the dark and necessarily prepare yourself. It's more about energetic hygiene more than anything else. And that's kind of what we do here on this channel. We get together and we just breathe. We feel into our bodies. You have a lot of senses that you don't always tap into, or you are, but it's happening unconsciously. And we're here to practice, because practice, I was telling someone this the other day, you can't just throw a 3-pointer without practicing and then knowing that you got it, knowing that you have it. And that person did express that they know that every time they come to a certain position, that shot is in. There's no missing it. There's no thought of missing. Like, it's going in. It's either nothing but net or it's just going in. And life can be like that too. So let's breathe together. I'm going to take the guidance I received yesterday. We've got 3 cards that came in today that I do want to speak about. But first, we're going to get a little centered. So stick with me, because there's some valuable information here. We got cards of victimhood, acceptance, and clarity. And I want to let you guys know how those intertwine and weave together for you, and that can help you in your day as you move forward. So take a deep breath with me in. If you can, put your hand on your heart. You can put your right hand on your heart. That would be the masculine. Just kind of breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. And just take a moment and feel your body. Just in that one breath. This is you. This is your time. This is your love, your self-care. Breathe in. And then let the air all out, pushing your belly button to the back of your spine, holding your breath now at the end. Breathe in. Pause. Smile. And breathe out. Letting all the air out, belly button getting pushed in, and pause at the end. It's challenging. Breathe in through your belly. Hold. And breathe out. And pausing at the end of the breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. And just feel. Know that you are safe, that you are loved here in this space. I am love, and it is a pleasure to have you here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Continue to breathe. And just notice the expansion of your chest. Notice how, if there was any tightness in the very beginning, that you have released it. You've allowed it. Okay, so now I'm noticing a little bit of tension in the chest. If you are noticing tension within your chest, within the heart area, go ahead and breathe in. Breathe into that area, hold, and release. notice how there's an unwinding that happens to that space. Let's take another breath in, another breath in, because I feel like there's something within the heart chakra. Maybe there's a not willing to let go in some way. And today is about releasing the victimhood. Breathe in. Hold. And release. And now I want you to breathe in there one more time. But you know that thing we did as kids, where we would pick up a dandelion that had all gone white, and we blew on that dandelion, and we saw how the little pieces, the little umbrellas of fluffiness, floated away, and we smiled as they floated away in the wind. Feel that feeling. Breathe in that feeling. And as you blow out, blow gently through those pursed lips as if you're kissing. Just a small kiss. You're sending this kiss to your inner child. Ready? Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. All of that loveliness, all of that enjoyment, all of that magic into your heart now. Feel the magic of childhood. Feel into a moment of magic within your childhood. A moment when you felt safe and all was serene with the world. Nothing to worry about, really, in those moments, except where you were then, just feeling your own happiness, feeling your own joy with whatever you are being active in. Feel this for a moment within your body and breathe. Nothing to do. Feel into the frequency. Feel into your body. Archangel Michael here with us now, and other angels. I'm to say, hello, angels. Welcome. Welcome home to the center of you. Your homes are not external homes, although you have these as well. Your true home, the trueness of you, is here within your breath, within your heart, within your bodies. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the yumminess of home. Some of you have never felt at home here. Some of you have not felt like you received a proper home. Here is where you return every day. As you fall asleep at night, this is your home. And as you rest at night, so you renew each night the cells of your body, constantly regenerating for the new. Each night that you rest and then awaken to a new day is in fact new when you allow it. those thoughts that like to creep in from a previous day or a previous timeline can be asked to take a back seat by simply telling the mind, I am new today. Good morning. We instruct you to say, I am new. Good morning. Do or do not allow your mind to run away with what you feel would be expected in your day. Allow yourselves extra time, possibly by setting your alarm just a wee bit earlier. Maybe we'll say 8 minutes, since we're listening to the frequency of 888. What would your life be like if you shifted one small thing? That time when you rise in the morning, that time to breathe and possibly listen to an affirmation. There are many out there. There are affirmations by Brian Scott, morning declarations. You need not listen to the full thing. If you wish to only listen to 8 minutes, you may. If you would like to listen to more than that, you may. Abraham Hicks has morning rampages. Yes. This one has listened to them over and over in order to rewire, reprogram the morning, to not allow what would be considered, to not allow, yes, she really liked this term, to not allow lies to enter, to fill yourselves up with truth before lies have a chance to enter, before the world has a chance to enter and influence you. You influence you. You have the ability to declare, this is my morning. This is my day. Today is a very good day. Today is the day where people are brought to me in many different ways to increase the happiness of my day, to increase the synchronicities of my day where everything is working out for me, where all abundance is led to me now, where money is led to me now, where I am a money magnet. I am magnetizing to me all that is for my highest good in this day. Remember this. Breathe in. You have this ability to release the past, to focus on the present as a gift, by accepting, by seeing what comes to you, what flows to you is for you, nothing being done to you but is for you. And through there, when functioning from the heart and allowing the heart to lead and the mind to follow, this allows clarity in your world. Clarity, the knowing. When you are in the knowing, there is no confusion. Take the steps, the simple little steps. Just as you did when you first learned to walk, there were a few bumps. There were a few falling down on your bottoms. And then you arose and got right back to it. You did not blame the floor. You did not blame your feet. You simply noticed, ah, I'm on the ground. And then you looked away, you looked around, how do I get back up? And that is what you did. You saw the opportunity, you noticed your balance. Perhaps there was nothing to grab onto in the external. You utilized your own balance and your own foundation by planting your feet, bended at the knee, and sticking your bottom, your butt, way up in the air, stabilizing, and then slowly becoming erect and walking once again. Life is a process, but it does not need to be a process of struggle. No. You get to decide how you see each experience. See them through the eyes of a child. See them through the eyes of your heart. See them through your God-like perception, through the heart first. See through the heart. Hear through the heart. Speak with the heart of the divine. You are. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us, expanding your heart. Hold this resonance with you in your day. Know that we are with you. The angels are with you, my angels. You are earth angels. A song. Earth angel, the one I adore, my loving here loves you oh so more. Earth angel. Earth angel. Thank you for being here. I love you. We love you. Breathe in. Anchor. Plant your feet. Feel the radiation of the energies planting and existing through the roots of your feet into the earth, connecting to the earth, taking a deep breath in with earth. Mama Gaia, releasing the breath, connecting to all life on the planet. Breathing in again. And anchoring into your body, opening your eyes. Yes, opening our eyes. It feels quite interesting and quite lovely to be where we've gone. Even more lovely to be back in the body. Feel the frequency now. Feel the frequency through your breath. As you breathe right now, take a scan from the crown to the third eye, to the throat. Feel the energy in the throat more open, the energy in the upper heart. There we go. All the way down to the solar plexus. Take a deep breath in. Your powerhouse. Breathe out through your navel, that umbilical cord, to Mother Earth. Breathe into that umbilical cord now. Breathe in. And breathe out. Beautiful. Wow. And know that all your lower chakras are now aligned with your upper chakras, and that you are still in your connection to Earth as you walk. As you walk in your day, picture a blue light radiating from your feet, from your shoes. Picture lights of footprints that you leave behind. on the earth. We talk about not treading the earth and not leaving anything behind, but this energy is something that you can maintain your connection with the earth. As you maintain your connection with the earth, your energetic roots, following your path as you walk today, completely equalizes the nervous system. And whatever shows up that might be a small thing or a big thing that shows up in your life, all of a sudden, it doesn't bother you so much. And you might notice, wow, that really didn't bother me how I thought it would. Or that would have bothered me a couple of years ago, and yet it did not bother me. And that has to do with your connection here. Yes, your connection with me is helpful, but your connection here with you and all of us here. Hi, everybody. I'm just going to take a quick look at the chat. We're doing a little bit of a different format today. Hello. Glad to have you guys here. So, the format that I am switching to will be breath at 11:11 Mountain Standard Time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to stick with that unless I find something different that I am to do. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, breath at 11:11 Mountain Standard Time, so be on time, and you'll receive all of it. Otherwise, you can just catch it on the replay, though. And what I was instructed to do when I had a personal reading yesterday was to start with breath. There's something around getting you guys grounded. There's something about opening up this channel, One Co-Creation, this channel, love, and this channel, the you that you are, the vastness that you are, the beingness that you are, the loveliness that you are, as you are here joining me for this message that is meant for you. So I picked 3 cards today, and the guidance that came in, we had Archangel Michael and the other angels surrounding us, calling us Earth Angels. So hello to all my Earth Angels. And the cards that came in today are light language cards. And one system of beings is the Orions, another are the Sirians, and then the other is the Pleiadians. So if those galactic beings resonate with you, I myself first had my connection with the Pleiades, with the Pleiadian beings. That was my first, just like, wow, I feel like I'm from there. So there might be a galactic system you feel like you're from as well. We have the frequency of 888 hertz in the background. That is the frequency, the resonance that was supporting you while the message was coming through and while this particular physical message is coming through with us now. And you can just kind of take a deep breath. Remember to breathe as I talk to you about these cards. You are receiving a resonance from my voice as well. You might notice this. Some people comment on this, that there is something within my voice. This has only happened, by the way, within the last couple years. So I'm just getting used to it and not asking why, but just enjoying the fact that there is something here for others besides what I used to provide physically for them, which was hair and waxing, right? All that time, I was also providing another service, a service working with the crown chakra when I was working with their hair, when I was washing their hair, when I was giving them their scalp a massage. Just in the touch of me waxing someone and putting my hand down to relieve the blood flow as I'm waxing somebody is a way that my touch brings in that healing resonance to calm, to soothe. So there might be ways, different types of parts of your job that you are bringing in a healing touch, a healing voice, a healing word perhaps, in some way. If you're a receptionist, if you're a hostess, anytime you are greeting people in a certain way, anytime you are possibly taking someone's hand as you step them out of the car, or opening a door for someone and creating a lock of gaze, a smile, Today, when you go about your day and you see someone on the street, and the normal reaction would be to look away. Because why? We can't make eye contact, right? Someone might think we're interested in them. Make eye contact, smile, and be like, I hope you have a good day. And if there's something to compliment, no matter who they are, maybe there's something you can give them a compliment for their day. And they will pass it down and pay it forward to the next person and the next and the next. Smiling is contagious, and there are many, many codes in the smile. This came through in past transmissions and like other channelers out there. The smile that you have is contagious. People want to smile back. Or if they don't, they wonder, why are you smiling? What do you have to smile about? Like, get me some of that. I want some of those smiles. I want some of those good vibes. And they take that with them in their day. One smile could change the world. Hi, everybody. Hey, Pac-Man. Jay Maya, thank you for the green hearts and the flowers. I love it all. And the funny monster faces. So fun. Thank you. So we have 3 cards today. Victimhood. Even though these cards are backwards, you're getting exactly what you need. This is the card of victimhood. So the Orions are coming in to release victimhood, to release the blaming, the criticism. All of us do it. I myself notice when I might be, I don't know, picking on something more than usual. Like I'll be picking up on something and I'm wondering why, so I'm questioning. But sometimes there can be a blaming, and you just need to stop and ask yourself. Give yourself a pause, like the message said, about coming to your breath, coming to your center. We release victimhood through acceptance. Here is the card of acceptance. A lot more light language here from the Syrian Collective. Breathe in. And just gaze. Just notice not only the light language, but the space within the space. This light language is activating the cells within you. Through acceptance, there is an allowing. There's not a condoning of behavior necessarily, but there is an allowing. This could be of acceptance of others. This could be of acceptance of you, your willingness to accept certain things about you, which doesn't mean that there isn't room for growth. The condoning of bad behavior, like, I'm going to accept this because this is the way I am. It's great that you accept the way that you are, but also take a moment. Is there a way of expanding who you are? Is there a way of bringing more joy and more happiness just by making a few adjustments in your alignment? And then through the release of victimhood, through the acceptance that comes in, we have the Pleiadians that come in with clarity. Take a moment. Notice as you breathe into this card, this is not 2D. This is not, if you look into the space within the space, you will see a 3-dimensional light language happening. Breathe in. So one practice you can do today, if you feel like I felt earlier in our breath, I could feel as I kind of scanned my body that there was something within the heart that needed to be released. And if you missed that, you'll catch it on the replay. It'll be available soon, probably by the end of this day, maybe tomorrow morning. And what we did was we released the victimhood, which is often held in the heart. And there was a message that came in this morning that really resonated with me. I was in a class. It's actually a protection code class. And it talked about the heart. And the best form of protection is actually to open the heart, not to close the heart, which is opposite of what we think, right? We think we must brace. We think we must cover up, protect, let out, right? Right? We have that whole like, don't hurt me kind of thing from childhood. And not that we should allow anybody to cause us pain in that way or other way, emotional pain as well. But can we be in a place of acceptance? When we're in a place of acceptance, we can breathe and we can come to our center point and we can notice. Especially my biggest example that I like to bring in is when you're talking with another. Okay, here's an example. I got a great one for you. I was in a crystal shop yesterday in Golden, and there were customers. Someone had dropped one of the rock pieces. It had been something that an artist had worked on to create. They brought that piece to the counter, I believe. I wasn't there for the whole thing, but as I kind of reflected on this later, I saw that there was a big breakdown in communication. Even the person who had created this, the artist, who was also the person ringing the person up, wasn't aware of the break in communication. One person was saying that this broke, and here you go. And the other person was saying, oh, okay, I can fix this for you, and then expected that person to purchase it. Like, you break it, you bought it. And which most of us know about that rule. It doesn't necessarily have to be posted. I'm sure there's been people who've broken something and then just like stuffed it away, just knowing that they would have to buy it and they didn't intend to buy it or didn't have the funds to buy it, and that just occurred. So we have the idea of responsibility that comes up. We have the idea of honor possibly that comes up. You break it, you bought it is a rule that is out there. Is it a valid rule? I don't know. I've been into shops where there was something that I had that was obviously broken, and I said I was sorry, and they said, you know what, don't worry about it. And they put it aside and they didn't have me buy it. In this instance, there was an argument that occurred, a rather heated one that was recorded. And what I will tell you is they were both correct. They were both correct. Not one of them could really take a breath. Both of them felt attacked by the other person. But when you have that idea of acceptance, that comes in, acceptance, you're able to take a step back. You're able to be an observer. So even the person that broke the thing that didn't think that they had to buy it could accept that the person in front of them felt very strongly about this. And they could reflect for themselves. What could I do? If I could not pay the full amount, where would be a middle ground between these two people? If I could not pay the full amount for the object, what could I give? What could I offer? If that offer was not accepted by the other person, then there could be nothing done. But maybe having an offer would help the other person calm down a bit, to show that there was honor meant, to show that it wasn't just being disregarded. This particular artist thought that her art was being disregarded as not valued enough to be paid for when it was broken. So I'm just giving you guys examples of a way that if a person can accept, not condone what has occurred, but accept, okay, this is the situation, this is the experience that is happening right now. This just happened. Me and this other person are going back and forth. It's going in a circle. If you have the awareness to stop the circle, to pause the circle on your side as it revolves around, because that's what happens, the energy just keeps looping. And maybe instead of it being a circle, it starts to become an infinity sign. There we have the number 8 again, the 888 on our frequency, Archangel Michael, and we have the infinity loop. Right now, between you and I, there is an infinity loop that is created, a co-creation, a unification in our energy fields. When you leave here, you will be in your own field, your own energetic field. All of your energy stays with you, all of my energy stays with me. And then you work solely within your own field. That doesn't mean you don't connect to other ones out there, but notice, are you connecting in a way that's looping, like a circle, like it's just an endless loop? Or are you deciding to switch up the field and create an energetic field that is more unified? I know, more unified than a circle. How can we get there? But think about the unification and the following of an infinity sign. Infinity, beyond anything, right? I don't know why that analogy is coming in. Like in my mind, it doesn't make sense because we've been taught about the circle of life, and there's that great Lion King movie, and there are concentric circles that work together as well. It's all sacred geometry, really, but for some reason, that's the analogy coming in. If for some reason you find yourself on an endless loop, on a hamster wheel per se, take a step off. If there's other hamsters running on that wheel with you, allow them that time for you to step off and view from a different perspective. And as you view from a different perspective, your heart perspective, ask, is there anything that you can bring to a middle ground? That's what's coming up, the middle ground. One thing that I will let you know about, oh, look at this. Okay, here's a card I grabbed so that I can put a spot in the explanation for the card of love. Love is the core of all life. And this is the card, wholeness. View the light language. View the space within the space. Breathe in. And breathe out. Gaze. Maybe you see a kind of scroll. Each of you have energetic scrolls that you came in with, my angels. Different plans you came in with on this planet, for this planet, for your growth, your expansion. Breathe in. Breathing in wholeness and exhaling wholeness to the atmosphere, to the earth, to humanity, to all living things. This message of love comes in for you. It is from the Lyran Collective. The Lyrans were, I believe, one of the ones that were involved in seeding the earth, the capacity for these beautiful bodies, physical avatar bodies, to harness and hold the expansive light of the soul that you are. When I say hold the light, the soul is not within the body. The soul is surrounding the body. I'm going to expand your awareness a little bit. Surrounding in the energetic field, giving you the ability to move, to live, to experience all your different senses. Love is the core of all life. It's funny that I'm reading this to you because this is the card that I flip to, and part of what I'm going to offer on my community through my website as it's being completed is the ability to read with you on a regular basis. Certain scripts, certain stories, some childlike, some adult, some initiatory, that have to do with awakening the codes within your DNA, within your bodies. So, love is the core of all life. Just feel that in your body for a moment. Feel with your heart, with your breath. Breathe in. Love is the core of all life. Can you say that to yourselves? Love, love, love is the core of all life. That's how important you are. Valued, worthy, and important. Love is the greatest power on earth. It is a passive magnetic force that builds worlds through resonance. In alignment of your true intent, the subatomic structure shows us this powerful pull. It's easy to look around and think about greed and aggression and control, and think that those are more powerful than love, but they are not. Love is sometimes mistaken for that feeling of getting something you want as well. The Lyrans discovered that love was the source of all healing and expansion in glorious creation. And love has many forms. Some are pleasant, and some forms of love may not be very pleasant to you. Possibly those times that someone is doing something for you. They think they're doing something for you, but really it's not helpful. But they are performing that function out of love, possibly to keep you safe, yes. But really, you know what keeps you safe. You know what your needs are. Others may try and help, and you may say, thank you for your help, but I'm kind of looking for this right now. Or I'm really feeling into this type of food. Thank you very much for what you've made for me, but I'm just not feeling that right now, right? And they're going to get that because they have the same types of things that pop up for them, right? So this card beckons you, the card of love, to examine your beliefs and your experiences with love. How can you see love beyond the romantic that everybody sees it? How can you see love even beyond the love for a child? How can you see love as more than just an emotion? When I say love is a divine energy, what does that feel like in your body? This is some of what we do on this channel. Yes, I often ask you to feel. Many times we're touching, we're trying to turn our feelings off for protection. So here we open up those things that we turned off. We flip the switch on and we ignite the light. We ignite the flame that is within your heart. Threefold flame, love, wisdom, and power. We have them come into balance and we work with them together. I'm just looking at the comments. Hey there, Charlene. I really can't get my face any closer to the camera. I apologize. This will have to be a good view for you. All right, so love is the core of all life. So some of the light language and what it's kind of advising you to do at this time is release the need to prove your value. As I've told you already, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are important. Your light that you radiate, that you possess. And by the way, even when you're in a crappy mood and you're just like, everybody can just go take a flying leap, even when that happens, your light is never extinguished. You are the light in the darkness. You are the flicker of the candle. And as you increase your flicker, as you flick that flame, you increase it, you amplify it. Wow. Think about the galaxies that have been produced from like the explosion of certain stars, right? You are stars within stars. You are galaxies and universes within universes. Release the need to prove your value and know that you're worthy. And where that starts is you, inside, right here. When you can see your worth, other people will see your worth. then all of a sudden you're getting promotions. All of a sudden you're getting that partner that you wanted to draw in. You're getting that place that you've always wanted to live when you see your worthiness and when you stick your neck out a little bit. You're not just sitting on the sidelines. You're waving at the coach going, "Put me in, coach. I'm ready." Even if you can't do what everybody else does or do things how everybody else does, you're not meant to. You're completely unique. You're meant to completely go for things how you're going to bring them to you. Nobody's going to bring you information how I'm going to bring you information. We are all unified, but we are all uniquely individual in our own rights. This is part of, you know, claiming your sovereignty, claiming your power, claiming your lioness or your lion ass. Claiming your ass. Claim your ass. Now's the time to claim your ass. That's coming through. I don't swear very often, so when that comes through, I'm like, wow, that's totally not me. Allow others to be who they are. Pay attention to any blaming or criticizing. And notice, do the words have to escape your mouth? Can you pause a little bit and see, and maybe just ask a question before you go to blame? Ask a question as to what's going on there and see what perspective you're given by another person. Love someone or something, challenging while still maintaining your boundaries of safety. Okay, so that's the observer again. You love someone, but you maintain your boundaries. You don't let someone walk all over you. You maintain them, and you're like, okay, this is me. This is what's happening over here. I don't know what's happening with you, but I'm just letting you know that that's your stuff. I can't really do anything about what you're upset about. I can listen and I can try and, hear what you have to say from a different place. But I'm not going to try and fix it. Maybe we can come back to our conversation. All right? Awesome. So, yeah, we're all about love here. I like that, Pac-Man. We're all about the love. All you need is love, right? All you need is love, love, love. All right, guys. Well, I'm so happy that you joined me here today. And yeah, welcome to 11:11 Mountain Standard Time Live with Love. Welcome. And go about your day finding different ways to spread love. How will you love yourself? By spreading the love around. What words can you use? What assistance can you give another person? What love and self-care can you bring to yourself that allows you to feel your worth? Your worthiness. As always, we are one. It is a pleasure to have you here, and I will see you again on Wednesday, 11:11 Mountain Standard Time. Be sure to get on, or I don't know if it'd be get on earlier. I would say be on time, 11:11 or thereabouts, 11:11, so that we can breathe together. Otherwise, you can catch it on the replay too. Perfectly fine. Everything that you repeat in the videos that you get later on are always just giving you exactly what you need at that time. Feel free to rewatch them, share them, subscribe. Really supports the channel. And if you'd like to support me in other ways, there are other links that'll be in the description. Thank you very much. I will let you know how my website is coming about. I look very forward to seeing you guys on Zoom and reading with you and bringing you different practices that can help you in your day. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day.